Very shortly, I'll be live, waiting for more people to join in. Hi, everyone. If my voice is quite audible to each one of you, try and giving me a thumbs up. Welcome to the show. Welcome to ravisaenglish.com. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. And here, once again, we are live and we are, as I said earlier, that we would be talking about the Jola steps today. And one thing which is very important topic, which is quite dear and quite near to my heart, and which is the requirement of today itself. So we'll be talking about life management. And in the series of this life management, which we did so many steps within these 3 days. Hey everyone, this is Ravi Kumar, father of two loving children, husband to a superwoman, spoken English mentor, and turned into a life coach. And today in this life training, we are talking about life management. We're also talking about after the successful 2 days class on life management, the one class was I love you techniques. Second was visualization. And the third technique we learned that why we are supposed to invest in ourselves, where to invest and how to invest. We discussed all these three steps day before yesterday and yesterday itself. Today in the same series, we are going to talk about time management, which is very crucial and demanding in today's environment. Why I am saying demanding? Because there are so many people who are having the same sort of problems, like they are unable to, do their steps. And today in this series, we'll be talking about some of the important tips and tricks in order to make you fluent and in order to make you understand why time is important for us. But before I talk about time, let me congratulate each one of you that you have joined me in. Give me a thumbs up. Somebody who is live with me on YouTube, I couldn't see who is live, but yeah, one of the best possible option to make me realize is that you give me a thumbs up. So I am welcoming you all. Welcome. People who are live with me on YouTube, you are most welcome. Put me a comment, tell me something hi, so that I can understand that you are live with me. Wow, thank you. Gentlemen, as we discussed day before yesterday, what is visualization, why it is important for us, and why we are supposed to invest in ourselves. Today we are going to talk about time management. Gentlemen, when asked that what is the biggest mistake that a man commits in his life, Lord Buddha replied that the biggest mistake that a man commits in his whole lifetime, that he feels that I still have time. This is one of the most foolish mistake, actually I would say, that we human being always commit. We don't know about tomorrow. Our life is quite uncertain. Who was knowing that during this period of lockdown, we'll be interacting with one another? We'll be talking to each one of us. Who was knowing, gentlemen? It has all happened. Nobody was knowing. It just happened. That is why the management of time is pretty much important for you. So Lord Buddha said, when after asking the question that what is the biggest mistake that human being commits in his life, the Buddha said that man feels all the time that I have enough time, I have sufficient time, I have, you know, sufficient time to do or to execute the things tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Gentlemen, for whom this session of today is, once again, like yesterday, I'm going to tell you that if you want to know the effective method to manage your time, if you want to learn the techniques by which you can check your valuable time that goes in vain onto others, onto some sort of things which is of no use, and the third, that you can invest those time in your productive things, you will also learn the skills. Fourth is finally you will be more conscious and you will be more aware about how to utilize your time in all productive things. And fifth, last but not the least, that you will learn to eliminate all your non-productive actions, and thus it will help you to engage those valuable time in best and suitable manner, in the best and suitable things that can give you a fortune, that can change your life. So let's start, gentlemen. As I said, that after going through today's seminar, you'll be having 5+ notions, which is definitely going to bring about a huge change in your life. The first, you will learn how to manage time. You will learn how to check your valuable times which are being wasted without even noticing. You will learn how to invest those time which you have already recklessly spent somewhere, and you will also learn how to eliminate those possible non-productive things in your life, and you can use or you can utilize the same time into productive things. If everything is okay so far, then welcome and let's start. Have you ever thought about one thing, that what is common thing between both sort of people? Hi Ravi Arya. Hi brother. Do you know that what is one thing which is quite common with both sort of people, poor or rich? Do you know what is common? What is common, that they share the common things, that is time. For every sort of people, time is limited and time is available for everyone. Gentlemen, definitely time is free. You don't have to pay anything. Hi Manoj. You don't have to pay anything. It is absolutely free, gentlemen, but it is still priceless. You have just two options. You can only use it, but you cannot keep it. You cannot own it. Can you keep it somewhere? No. Can you own it? But you have to spend it. So what I'm saying is that an average person life is about 78 years, out of which let us count how does he spend his time, gentlemen. दोस्तों, जो अभी आप मेरे चैनल में नए हैं, मैं आपको बता दूं, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट लाइफ मैनेजमेंट, जिसमें कि हम टाइम मैनेजमेंट के बारे में आज बात कर रहे हैं। और ये प्रोग्राम उनके लिए है जो अपना वक्त जो है बेवजह इधर उधर बर्बाद करते हैं और उनको पता नहीं होता इफेक्टिव टाइम मैनेजमेंट होती कैसे है। वो जो वक्त वो बर्बाद करते हैं उसको सही तरीके से कैसे इस्तेमाल कर सके, हम आज उसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं। द एवरेज लाइफ साइकिल ऑफ ए पर्सन is about 78 years, out of which let us count how does he spend his time. First, in sleeping, he spends around 28 years. He spends around 28 years in sleeping. Ladies and gentlemen, out of 50%, or I would say more than 30% or more than 50% of us struggle to sleep tight at night. If you spend your 28%, means 28 years of your life just in sleeping, imagine this is more than 30% of your life cycle. As I said, average person's life is just 78 years. If the average person's life is just 78 years, out of which he spends 28 years just in sleeping, it means more than 30% of life cycle. But क्या ताजुब है that हम में से 30% से ज्यादा लोग सही से रात में सो नहीं पाते. Gentlemen, we spent around 10 to 14 years in our job. Hi Rajniti, I could see you, brother. So we spent around 10 to 14 years in job. But do you know, more than 50% of us want to leave our current job. We are not satisfied with the job which we have. We spent around 5 to 8 years on social media, watching television. We spent around 6 years doing chores, doing household jobs. We spent around 3 years in eating and drinking. We spent around 3 to 4 years on our education. We spent 2 years in our personal grooming. We spent 3 years in shopping. We spent 3 years in childcare. And do you know for the fact that we spent around 3 years in commuting on traveling? So, ladies and gentlemen, when you start calculating 28, 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, it goes to 70 years. It means we are just left with 8 continuous years. Now, how are you going to utilize these 8 years? That matters the most. If you want to bring about a change in your today's life, whatever situation you are in today, and if you are willing to bring about a change for the sake of others, for the sake of your family members, if you dream to have a dream home, dream house, big car, dream office, or something of your choice, something of your dream, then for that sake, you are just left with 8 years only. And if 8 years are sufficient, no, they're not sufficient. You got to take every possible action, ladies and gentlemen, just within that 8 years only. Now, how are you going to utilize that 8 years or 9 years? That makes whole lot of difference in your life, or that matters the most. So let me tell you one thing: time flies very fast. Nobody knows how time flies. It flies very fast, but there is always a bad and a good news about it. The bad news is it flies very fast, but the good news is that you are the pilot. You can manage it. You are the pilot. So let me ask you one question to you. What if you get 86,400 rupees every night in your bank account, and the next day you get another 86,400 rupees in your bank account? Whether you use it or not, you get another 86,400 rupees in your bank. Let me ask you one question. Every day we are being given 86,400 seconds into our this life account. Whether you use them effectively or not, it all goes west. It means, had it been money, would you have spent like that as you were spending your time? No, not at all. None of you would agree with me that no, 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 I would be spending money like as I spend time. Impossible. You'd have saved all the money of your bank account for your future, for thinking something about big, is it not? But why it happens when the matters comes to time that it flies so fast, 86,400 seconds every single day you are getting, and you're not taking care of it. So now let us understand what is the value of time, gentlemen. Why I am saying these all steps? Because there are regions of it. I know for the fact that you may be good at your workplace, you may be very smart at your workplace, you may be very good at your job, but one thing that matters the most is that you are supposed to work hard, and at the same time you are supposed to work smart as well. Gentlemen, time is so priceless. You have also heard, we have studied somewhere also, that if you want to know the importance of just 1 year, you simply ask to a student who just failed his one grade. Hi, Rakesh sir. Rakesh sir is there, I believe. Rakesh Kumar Yadav. If you want to know the value of 1 month, just ask a mother who had just lost her, child in her final month of delivery, in the final stage. If you want to know the value of 1 week, you ask to an editor of an online magazine. If you want to know the value of 1 day, just remember, if you are married, day before your marriage. If you want to know the value of 1 hour, ask your heart. Talk to those couples who are on a long distance relationship. I'm here, somewhere is so far away from me, and I'm loving to hurt so much. Just understand for a moment. If you want to know the value of simple 1 hour, you ask to that couple who is on a long distance relationship. If you want to know the value of just 1 minute, ask to that person who had just missed his bus, train, or plane because of just 1 minute. Sorry, because of just 1 hour, he missed his bus. If you want to know the value of just 1 minute, just ask the person who just missed his train or bus. If you want to know the value of 1 second, you just ask to a person who had just met with an accident. And if you are really willing to know about the value of 1 millisecond, ask to the person who had come just second in the Olympics. It means if these are the importance of time, then this is our responsibility to take charge of our life. That is why today's topic is ignite the fire within. Try and understand what the power of time management has. And that is only the reason that today I have come up with one more habits which you are supposed to follow, which you are supposed to inculcate in your life in order to achieve something miraculously in your life. So if you can, I know for the fact that you can always make more money, gentlemen, but you cannot make more time because your time is limited. Let me put you one more example of it. Do you know Michael Jackson? When Michael Jackson was about to die, he was surrounded by more than 26 doctors, or all world class top doctors were there. He was having doctors of his all different organs, all a specialist of different organs. He was having money, he was having fame, but he was not having time. He has spent millions of rupees, millions of dollars on his treatment. But what happened? At last, he had to go and he vanished from this planet. So, time and life both are two beautiful friends of ours. They are beautiful teacher as well. Time teaches us the value of life, and sometimes life teaches us the value of time. So, if you don't value your time, it means you're not valuing your life. Do you know? Let me ask you one more question. Do you know that? Hi, Alamji. Do you know one thing that around zero point 0.5 million people are dying every single day? 5 million people are dying every single day. What is the guarantee of your life? Have you come up with a certificate? Have you come up with an assurance from that Almighty that tomorrow you'll be live? No. There is no guarantee of your life, gentlemen. Nowhere it is written that your life is, since I know for the fact that somebody, even in our Hindu mythology also it is said that a person who takes birth, his three things are quite written somewhere. One is date of birth, means the timing, is date of death timing, and date of marriage timing. I don't know how far it is true. But yeah, it is a fact that one day you have to vanish yourself. You will be vanished from this planet. Just imagine. 0.5 million people are dying every single day at this planet. They're do you have any insurance, insurance for that you will be here for another five years? No, you cannot. Who knows about corona? How people are dying at this planet? People residing at America, they would feel like, oh, we are superpower. What happened? So what I'm saying is that the time is most important in your life. Whatever time which you are having with you, try and utilize that in the best possible manner. So today we are going to discuss about one of the most powerful formula in order to just understand how can you have the better management of time, how can you utilize your valuable time effectively, rigorously, which can bring about a huge change in your life. So let us start now. For effective time management, if you are a student, if you are a working professional, if you are a teacher, Whatever job you are in, everybody is being given 24 hours. Everybody has the same time. Why some people are so successful at the same time, another is not? Why? Only one reason of it. And the reason is pretty simple. The reason is that that individual who is so successful, he knows well how to utilize his time perfectly. But somebody who is not okay, hi Chetan, who is not okay, who is not okay with his time management, he is still struggling and he is just living a mediocre life. If you don't want to happen with you, and I pray to God that it may not or it must not happen to you as well. If you want to know the correct methods of time management, if you're having a pen and paper with you, gentlemen, do this exercise right now. I'm waiting for your response. People who are on Facebook, oh, Sanjay Singh is there. Hi, Sanjay. Very happy to see you after a very long time, brother. Hi, Umesh Senji. Hi, Chetan. Hi, Alam. Yeah, so what I'm saying is that you got to know the real technique, the proven formula, the tested formula, which have been utilized, tested by all global leaders. Here is the formula for you. If you're all ready with the pen and paper with you, I can start. Till the time, let me say thank you to all people who are live with me on Facebook. Ravi Arya, Manoj Yadav, Rajniti Kumar, Rakesh sir is there, Margu Alam, Chetan Arora, Umesh Sen, Sanjay Singh. Hi everyone. Yeah, gentlemen, I'm live both on YouTube with my mobile phone and sorry, not YouTube, Facebook and YouTube on my lappy. So yeah, I could see people even. Deependra Chauhan, hi sir, good evening. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Deependra. I'm very happy that you are here. Thank you. Most welcome. Most welcome. Let me type for him. Most welcome. Wow. So what is this all about? This is about putting a sheet. Have a sheet. You can prefer you can get it print out or you can make that with yourself. For example, supposedly this is my journal, which I always write. You can make a column like this. You can make a column like this, gentlemen. Make four columns, right? Make four columns. In the first column, put down time. So in the first column,